Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you to everyone who has purchased from my tea and my candle company, or those of you all who have purchased from any of my books on Amazon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm getting this energy of a 444. So 4 is a number of stability, is a number of home, it's a number of your foundation. Okay, it's a number of stability, and I just did the 1111 that kind of turned into a 1212 too. And I was like, wait, 444 came up in there, and I was like, no, I need to do a 444 message. And this energy of what I'm feeling, it's like giving something of like a crack in a foundation. I'm thinking about, it's like an old gospel song that says, there's a leak in this old building and my soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. My soul has got to move. There's a leak in this old building, y'all, and my soul has got to move. A building not made from man's hands. This gives a sense of ascension, though. So some of you all may have recently went to a funeral. Someone may have recently passed in your life, and that body or that person is transitioning at this time. It's giving a sense of a transference of souls, okay? Of someone getting it right the second time. So it's giving a vibe of a recent ancestor who made a lot of mistakes on this earth, y'all. They made a lot of mistakes here on this earth. But then they're going through this transition phase after, life has ended. And those issues that they did, or what, they partook in when they were here on this earth, it's like they transitioned it around. They turned it around. And I'm hearing place their feet on solid ground. Like someone being turned around and they're now a new person, but now they're on the spiritual realm. Someone who recently passed over, who when they were living, baby, they was living their best life. They was doing some things. They was probably doing some questionable things. You hear me? But it was a leak in the building. The building was their body. It was their temple. And now they're moving to a higher realm. They're evolving into a higher realm now that they've transitioned. But their spirit is like a spirit transference to be able to help push you forward. Now that they're on the other side, it's like you have this extra help on the other side with things that you have on this earth. Okay, some of you are even down to the point of, like, I'm hearing life insurance policy. Okay, I have to say this. A lot of people don't realize how sometimes when you be praying for blessings or praying for increase, I'm gonna be honest, you don't know how it's gonna come unless you specifically say this thing, right? So you could be praying for abundance and increase, and definitely when people be like, I'm manifesting $20,000, and you're not doing any level of work that will bring $20,000 into your life, that's probably going to be manifested through a life insurance policy. You get what I'm saying? Like, people have to really look at the things of what they're speaking and putting out into the universe and how that may manifest into your life. You get what I'm saying? And so our prayers are being answered every day. The intentions that we put out there are being drawn to us every day, but we can't say how that intention is going to come to us. So we could be praying for peace from a situation, or balance with a person, or peace in our relationship. Then all of a sudden this person, something happened to them in their life. Some of these things be answered prayers, y'all. Spirit told me I had to say it, okay? Some of these things be answered prayers, especially when you are not being specific about the prayers. So praying for someone to be healed and not in pain no more, and they're battling something on their deathbed, most probably that is going to cause them to, we got rebirth when I split the deck. They're going to pass over. And what's going to be healed is now their consciousness that's on the other side. You got forgiveness that's here when I split the deck. Sometimes that person's physical body don't know how to forgive. But when they cross over into that spiritual realm, their spirit understands now some of the things that they did on this earthly realm. So now their spirit comes trying to help and aid you. Which is why a lot of times when you have a bad relationship with someone and they pass over, you keep thinking about them. 555 on the time. Like, because their energy has changed. So now utilize that energy for your benefit. You get me? Another card to guide this reading. You never know how those prayers going to be answered, y'all. I just saw karmic completion. Yep. You never know how those prayers are going to be completed, how they're going to be answered. So that's why I always say everything is karmic. How did I know I was going to get a phone call in while I was doing this? Child, that's why I have my stuff on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to have to call you back, Pooh. I'm going to have to call you back. And why are you calling me and you at school? Child, hold on a second, y'all. Oh, gosh. All right, I'm back. I had to answer. It was my child. And I'm like, why is she calling me? And it's 1 o'clock. You supposed to be in class. Child. But, okay, so every relationship is karmic, okay? It could be the result of good karma. It could be a result of toxic karma, bad karma, however you view it, because that is subjective in itself, okay? And so this is giving the energy, though, and the vibration of something that was karmic and that ended, okay? That when this person transitioned into a new phase of their life, it's like in the spirit realm, they see things from another angle. You know what I'm saying? And they are going to come back into another lifetime, but in the spirit realm, they see something from another angle. So it's like you reap the benefits of the results of this thing or this relationship or this person, and like the process of their life or what they went through or what they like dealt with or the results of their life. Okay. So just like how if someone wins, someone is gonna lose, you know, when we think about even with math and balancing like checkbooks and things of that nature, right? You can move money all you want into one account. That account increases, but the other account decreases. Okay. In a race, only one person can win first place, poo-poo. Okay. And so when one person wins, there is someone who feels like they are losing. So when we're praying for certain things or manifesting certain things, magician at the bottom of the deck, know that that energy has to come from somewhere. Which is why I always say, like, I don't do spell work that's going to do anything against the person or to harm a person, because that energy got to come from somewhere. And I ain't taking none of my good energy to waste it on doing something on somebody. Not, okay? I got other things to do. I got other things to focus on. You hear me? And this is just giving this vibe of when you pray for things and manifest things and, you know, manifest for it to come your way, you never know how it's going to come unless you're like super specific on it. But a lot of people don't be super specific on those prayers. They don't be super specific on what they're manifesting and what's coming into their life. So they're not specific on how it's coming into their space. So when things happen, it's a part of the order of life, you know. I just shuffled and the magician came out again. You are a powerful magician. Your words are powerful, okay? All of our words are powerful. So watch how you speak. Watch what you speak. How you're manifesting and bringing it into your space. Okay? Because this is giving a vibe of someone crossing over into the ancestral realm and them being a support for you on the other side. like a guide for you, a help for you, an assistance, okay? To bring some other things into fruition. And I can't get over this life insurance policy. The High Priestess is coming out. Yes, things happen that we don't understand. Understanding things from a spiritual perspective is very different from understanding things from a physical perspective. The spiritual is a whole nother ball game. You hear me? The spiritual is a whole nother ball game when it comes to looking at the energy of the dark and the light, the esoteric energy, the esoteric information. It's a whole nother ballpark. And this is giving the vibe of someone being able to help and support you from the other side, from the spirit realm. Last piece of advice. Someone being able to show up and help you from the spirit realm. You know, so take help how you get it. Things happen how it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen, and don't question it. 4:44 on this recording time. Don't question it. Because that's just how it happened, you know, and know that it's in divine order. King of Swords. I'm hearing a sense of speaking with conviction, laying down the law, laying down the rules. It's okay to let this ancestor know what it is that you need, what you need support with, what you need help with. Okay? They're here to help you. It's okay to command the energy. It's okay to say, you know, I need your assistance with this. Because in the spirit realm, their energy is able to help you. But you have power over that energy. It doesn't have power over you. The Temperance coming out. So I'm hearing there needs to be some level of acceptance of some changes that has happened in your life at this time. This is Sagittarius energy. So a lot of traveling, transference, growth, learning, institutional learning. Okay. But that goes with this rebirth and the karmic completion though. So something ending in order for something new to begin. So you know how they say with every death, a new life happens, because those spirits, you know, they transform into new life, you know. And so it's giving this energy of, with this ending that has happened, is going to bring new beginnings and new life. It hurts. It's hard to see, you know, someone pass away. But life happens in weird ways. And we just never know what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. Okay. Y'all can let me know in the comments. We just never know. You know, you just never know. I'm praying for everyone's peace at this time. Understanding at this time. And the ability to process everything of what's happening. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. And as always, continue to bloom, my loves. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.